Happy St. Patrick's Day lunch hour. So, hope y'all are wearing a little green, maybe planning on drinking a green beer tonight, having your corned beef and cabbage or whatever. So, if y'all saw the post on the community board, I hit the floor when we went to the store yesterday and saw that price on sale for corned beef here was $5.99 a pound. I pulled one out of the freezer because last year Mrs. P and I bought a bunch, and it was $1.99 a pound this time last year. Okay, so thanks, Joe, for that tripling in price. Don't think it's going to get any better. All right, now you know me, I like to dig into numbers and find reasons for things, and the easiest way I can explain stuff to you guys is with facts. Sure, you get my analysis on stuff, but you know, that's my analysis. The facts are the facts. So, I was doing a little bit of research this morning here before I get out and work in the garden. I've already done some up potting today, but that's beside the point. We know the cost of food is going up. We know the main reasons for it are fertilizer, okay, gas, okay, fuel. I mean, those tractors out in the fields don't run on solar energy. They certainly don't run on wind power. So those things are increasing the cost of to the farmer, which has to be passed on because the farmer can't go broke. Okay, I mean, a lot of them do anyway. So I went and did some looking on the numbers. All right, now I'm not a farmer. Understand this. I'm just analyzing the economic numbers of it. So, according to the USDA, the average profit margin for a farm is 11.5%. Now, that includes everything from corporate farms down to the little mom and pop farmer. Okay. And again, it's going to depend on crops you grow and the whole thing, but the average is 11.5%. According to the USDA, farmers can expect a drop in their profit margin of 7.9% this year. Okay. Do the math, take the two apart. That means their profit margin will be 3.6%. What's inflation at, guys? 7.9. Okay. So that means the farmer will not have the spending power they had last year. Oops, we have a little bit of a problem here, Houston. Now you look at what's going on around the rest of the world as well. Okay. Sweden has just announced, because of fertilizer problems, fertilizer shortages, because a lot comes from Russia, we've talked about that, they expect their harvest this year, nationally, to be halved. Oops. Go back to the United States. You want to take a look at some gas prices will drive you nuts how fast they're going up, aren't they? Here's a scary one for you. Wheat prices are going up faster than gas prices. Been to the store and bought a loaf of bread lately? Remember those 99-cent loaves of bread that you got, I don't know, last year? They're now $2.50, $3. Okay. The cheap generic bread, generic white bread, $3 a loaf. At least that's what it was here yesterday, $2.99. Okay. So I went back and looked a little bit more at what the FDA was saying about fertilizer, or USDA, not the FDA. Yeah, let Fauci in control of the food and we're in trouble. Farmers this year can expect a 300% increase in the cost of fertilizer and a 100 to 150% increase in the cost of pesticides. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, I only want organic and everything like that. I don't want them using chemical fertilizers. I don't want them using pesticides. I get it. Okay. The organic eaters, organic growers are still a small part of the majority of the world's food. Okay, you take out all those chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides, and we got a lot bigger problems than 50% cuts in harvest. Okay, you're talking 90% cuts in harvest. I don't know if anybody else has had this happen so far this year. Uh, I'm noticing on my seeds, my germination rates suck. I mean, like 50% on the seeds that I've bought for this year. Some of them were better. My peas were good. Okay. My peppers are crap. Uh, I'm getting 20, 25% germination. My tomatoes, the seeds I saved, no problem. Those germinated well. The seeds I've bought this year, 50% germination. Okay. So we have a big problem, and this goes back to last year, and we talked about this last year. Get your seeds, get your seeds, get your seeds. And I think what it was so many people were getting their seeds, these seed growers, okay, because there's plenty of farmers that grow plants just to let them go to seed, couldn't meet the demand. And so you have lower quality seed. So now if we're looking at lower quality seed, less fertilizer, more expensive fertilizer, more expensive pesticides, what do you think that does to the food production of the world? It's going to cut it like crazy. Now, there's two ways to look at this. You go, oh crap, food's more expensive because it's not as available. All right? And again, go back to the corned beef, up 300%. Let's say your vegetables, your fruits, whatever you eat, go up triple in price. Okay. Watching Constantine's video the other day with his buddy, it was funny because the meat prices weren't going up in Russia, but the produce prices were going through the freaking roof. All right. And this is the country that makes fertilizer. What happens here? Well, some people can suck it up and go, all right, fine, we'll cut out going out to dinner once a month or something like that so we can afford groceries. There's some people that can't. A lot of people in this world can't afford that kind of increase in food prices. Basic staples, okay? A lot of people in this world who live off of starches and vegetables, potatoes, rice, and vegetables, because meat is ridiculously out of the question for them to buy. A lot of people in this country that are like that too. What happens when vegetables get too expensive for people to buy? Now they can't afford meat. Now they can't afford vegetables. What the hell are they supposed to eat? Crickets and dandelions ain't exactly what I want to see on my dinner plate. This is what's going on, and Washington is completely oblivious to it. They're not paying attention. I've said a million times, grow as much as you can. Start talking to farmers. Do whatever, maybe, here's an idea. Maybe you can go out and help do something on his farm. And instead of getting paid in dollars, get paid in green beans or something of the sort. It's an idea. It's not a 40-hour job or whatever it is. But maybe if you say, hey, you know what? I'll come out for the afternoon and pick apples for you. Obviously, it's not apple season, but start thinking outside the box. Food is a commodity. Food could very soon be a currency. Just a thought. Pinball out.